In the continuous rainstorm, most people might just want to stay indoors. However, this woman set up a camp on the mountainside and spent a quiet rainy night there. She drove an RV to the halfway up the mountain. A sudden downpour disrupted the rhythm, but it also kicked off the process of setting up the campsite. She put on a thick raincoat, opened the trunk of the RV, took out the tent, and began to set up the camp on this open gravel ground. She stretched the brackets and put up the waterproof cloth. In just a few minutes, a tent that could block the wind and rain stood firmly in the rain. The rain became heavier, and water quickly accumulated on the top of the tent. She occasionally patted with her palm to clear the accumulated water and keep the inside of the tent dry. Then, she opened the tent door curtain and used a hammer to drive the tent pegs into the gravel ground all around. Each hammer blow firmly stabilized this temporary little world. After the tent was set up, she started to carry the camping equipment from the car into the tent bit by bit. To reinforce the structure, she also installed support poles inside to ensure that it could withstand the wind and rain. She had a lot of equipment with her this time, so she simply reversed the car, and the trunk was just integrated with the tent, making it much more convenient to get things. The rain was still falling, but the tent had already become her safe haven. She took off her soaked raincoat, simply dried her body, and finally could relax a bit. Once the electric inflatable sofa was activated, it soon turned into a comfortable recliner. She sat down and listened to the sound of the rain, and her fatigue vanished. After taking a short rest, she brought the dog from the car into the tent, and used a hair dryer to dry the rainwater on its body. Then she began to set up the chairs and tables and arrange the daily necessities. She went back to the trunk, took out the elastic air bed, spread the bed sheets and bedding, and instantly transformed the rear of the car into a cozy bedroom. The rain gradually subsided. Zioni fed the dog and then started to cook. She lit the stove to boil water, heated the glutinous rice and bananas, and also prepared some snacks and drinks to fill her stomach. A simple hot meal was especially heartwarming in such weather. After eating her fill, she got back into the bedroom, turned on the soft light, and nestled into the quilt to have a good rest. As it gradually got dark, she started to prepare dinner. The fresh ingredients sizzled on the baking tray. With the well-mixed sauce, the aroma filled the air after the rain. While eating the grilled meat and having an ice-cold cola, the summer rainstorm seemed to become milder. At this moment, the wind blew gently, bringing an indescribable sense of relaxation. After night fell, the chirping of insects and birds outside the tent continued. She installed a polyurethane window, which allowed her to enjoy the night view, and also keep warm and feel at ease. Accompanied by the dog, she nestled into the quilt, eating some snacks and watching TV. The loneliness of the rainy night seemed to be gradually dispelled by the warmth. She fell asleep peacefully, waiting for the sunlight the next day. Early the next morning, the rain stopped and the sunlight filled the mountains and fields, making the camp bright. She got up and prepared breakfast, frying slices of bread in a hot pan and pairing them with sweet bananas. A simple and healing breakfast was ready. After eating, she started to tidy up, folding the tent, organizing the equipment, and putting them back into the trunk. Finally, she removed the tent brackets, started the RV, and continued to head for the next camping site.